Today, Precarious plays
Metroid Prime. I promised we were going to move more quickly, because I could stand here and I could just read everything all day. You really only need, like, the ones that are important are highlighted in red.
Yeah, well, I did when I first played this game. When I first played this game, I did. I would run around and read everything all day. Like, I would be like, oh my god, pirates! And then after they were cleared, I would just enjoy checking out the environment. Although I've always been kind of fascinated with like that museum type experience where you're like set in a big room with lots of very detailed information, sort of strewn about that you get to piece together at your leisure. Like, like watching, developer commentary that's been integrated into a game. Do you remember
Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead? Yeah,
yes.
They did that for Left 4 Dead, and that was pretty great. Like, I really liked going through and looking at that. And, I also really like the Smithsonian. It's excellent. You might check that out. Museums in general tend to be pretty cool. I just like being able to really explore an environment like that. And this is just like, perfect version of that.
It's like an action museum.
Yeah, it is an action museum. It's like, oh my god, time to snipe some space pirates. Pew, pew, pew. I have an arm cannon. And now let's read all of the labels on all of the displays.
So,
Oh,
is it so again?
another example of this type of thing that I like. You could scan all of the planets in Mass Effect 2, right? Or was it 3? The planet scanning one where you needed the ores from the planet. The 3 Mass Effects blur together for me.
That was Mass Effect 2.
Okay, so Mass Effect 2, you could scan the planets and not just gather ore from them, but also learn about them. And I would sit there forever and just read all of it.
I think that... Oh, missile launchers. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Serious business.
Wait, can I... okay. Oh, boy. I think it's pretty interesting how we're playing this game right now.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of a winding road, I think.
Yeah.
How we've made it here. This is Metroid Prime Trilogy.
Yeah.
It is the Metroid Prime 1 part of that series of discs,
Right.
which is technically a Wii game.
Mm-hmm.
But we're playing it on a Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So we are playing a GameCube game that was ported into a 3-part collection for the Wii that we're playing on the Wii U.
Yes.
Because I believe it's going to be at 1080p. And that's the reason why we're playing this one. And I like the running and gunning controls. I'm doing a poor job of it right now because I'm really worried about accidentally, like, punching the mic.
Yeah, that would be bad. Please don't.
Yeah, that's expensive. I just thought that was interesting. No, not interesting? Okay, fine. Let's,
Oh no, I was being respectfully quiet because it was so interesting. I was
No
definitely not
lessons.
thinking about anything else but the words that you were saying.
You've not been here for very long. Blood missing.
Ooh, missing.
Yeah.
Missing?
Yes, blood missing. Large amount missing from the carcasses.
Oh gosh, you're so BA. Look at you.
It is a powerful stance.
Yeah, well, it's a powerful suit. And it's a powerful attitude as well.
It's just a powerful person.
Yeah.
The one time in the games...
Zeebs has fallen to this one, right here.
The one time in the series when she doesn't have her suit on,
Yeah?
she's still incredibly competent. She's underpowered compared to her opponents,
Yeah.
but she still handles herself very well. In the mouth. Okay, right. Okay.
Oh gosh, and then you can, we almost always play games with the music turned way down because it interferes with us recording our audio. Like, we record the audio for the game separately, so we capture it with a different program. But I can kind of hear the boss battle music right now.
Yeah, I left it up a little bit louder than I normally would.
Yeah.
Just because we have Metroid Metal.
Yeah.
We have that CD, and it's a favorite.
Yeah.
Now, I'm only playing this on the normal difficulty because I assumed that veteran would require too much of my focus, and I want this to be a jaunty stroll. It's a jaunty stroll down memory lane.
Yeah. Well, and I would like to know, like, what happens, because I didn't finish this game, I never allowed myself to play any of the other two. So
Right, and I want you to play Metroid Prime 2.
yeah, I think I spent enough time with this game. Like I said, I played it for a really long time, and I just didn't make a lot of progress because it was such like a lush environment. I would just walk around and forget where I was going, and just it was like being in a park without a map. It was awesome. Well, unless you don't like parks, which, think of something better that you like better. Whatever, internet. I don't know what you be. So, oh gosh, so much danger going on right now. I just remember this being so immersive, and I still feel like that, Is this, when they ported it, did they significantly do anything to the graphics?
No, I don't think they did. They made it widescreen, I think, by default.
Yeah.
If it was widescreen enabled before, it was not the default setting.
Right.
I do not know if it had widescreen support.
So this looks more like, mostly like what I would have played.
Except in widescreen, and probably, I think that you would have been playing it on an interlaced television instead of progressive scan. So this should look a little smoother, I think, vertically. I've been trying to learn more about TVs and their settings ever since we started doing this show, because I didn't ever realize how little I actually knew about them, even though they're so important to, like, my hobby.
Yeah. Oh god, I hated those double doors. This place is so intense. I'm just seeing those double doors spiral out while you're trying to get out fast. It's just, it's nerve-wracking, and it's wonderful.
That was almost definitely a loading thing.
Yeah.
They were masking some loading there.
Well, if that's the case, it really ups the anxiety of this situation. I mean, like, seriously, my pulse is probably elevated because of this place. Like, this is one of the most immersive games that I've played. Just everywhere I went, it always felt like I was there. You know what I mean?
Yes, its atmosphere is, I don't want to say unparalleled.
Yeah, because that's not fair. I've been to other places in games, but this was just constant. And it was like one of the first big titles I played that was like this. Everything else was like a 2D platformer or a strategy game. And this...
Oh, and here's the big reveal. The sworn foe, the perpetual nemesis.
Oh no!
But once you've killed this guy a few times, seeing it again is no big fucking deal.
So this
it's like
is
you again, right?
Yeah, it's like, you're still here? You mean I didn't kill you? No, I know I killed you. They must have put you back together.
Look at that, fucking you, dick.
Look at her narrow her eyes too. Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not just a power suit. Like.
Actually, I'm gonna be cheeky and meta Ridley. Cerebral casing stable, exoskeleton skill holding, begin umbilical retraction. This is They had to have this guy be born again. Samus kicked his ass so hard the last time they met.
See, this is why the space pirates deserve to be wiped off the planets. They thought, oh, she killed the last one. Let's just make another one. Dumbasses.
Well, I mean, it's the same one, I think. They've rebuilt him, but they actually had to, just like the imagery of the word, umbilical.
Yeah.
They had to set it up to create like a situation of rebirth for Ridley.
Yeah.
But he has stinger ballistics and plasma fuel cell. But I like how they bothered to put that stuff in here, even though you're on a timer.
Yeah, you are running right now, but they know that, Samus probably has the type of attitude that she's like, oh, let me just check these computers. I can get there in 5 minutes, Like those really,
I've got time.
Like those really busy business people who have everything timed in increments lower than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're like, it'll take me 3 minutes to get this latte. I can eat my breakfast in 2 minutes. I have a meeting in 7 minutes. How long do I have to walk down this hall? If I walk twice as fast, I'll get there a minute early and look impressive.
And this part I've always been sort of on the fence about, because I understand the gameplay importance of taking your powers away.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I always just appreciated, I guess, in the end, I appreciated that even if Samus takes a massive ass hit,
yeah,
the most you can expect to do is to have some of her functions be malfunction. It's not like her suit falls off or anything ridiculous like that.
Yeah. Oh, man. We did it.
There is something strange about her suit. I've always linked it to, I've always rationalized it as having something to do with, maybe a storage tank on her ship. Mm-hmm. Because whenever she goes back to her ship in Zero Mission, you remember how, her suit flashes and goes away?
Yeah.
So there is something a little weird there. And it's also strange because in Metroid Fusion, she falls unconscious and her suit stays on.
Yeah.
And they have to surgically remove it.
Oh, man.
Well, I think that should probably do it for today, right?
Yes, certainly. I just wanted to get to the end of this beautiful cutscene.
We'll come back ready to rock the planet's surface tomorrow.